Victim one stated as soon as she told the suspect to not place the object in her room, suspect began punching victim one in the face multiple times. Victim one stated as she was running towards her children's room, suspect followed her and began hitting victim in the face again multiple times.
I understand, ma'am, but if you can go to certain records that she has, it's been
No,
a
we're
problem.
not talking about her records.
No,
we're talking
I know
about
the
your
focus.
record.
I know the focus is on me, ma'am. I know the focus is on me. I just want to get over this, ma'am, because everything that she said, ma'am, it was a lie, ma'am. I don't drink, and I just drank with her because I didn't want her in the streets drinking and driving.
So basically, what you're telling me, it's her fault.
I do, because it's being unfair, and in a situation like this, I was never asked what happened, nothing, and I know the truth, what happened, ma'am. I didn't want her to go drinking like she does, ma'am. I just wanted her to come back home to us, to my family. I take care of my family. I take my kids to the doctor, to school, and none of that. I cannot do that. None of that no more, ma'am. I cannot do none of that no more, because I have to eat all of this case, ma'am. It doesn't mean that I'm an alcoholic or something. I don't drink. I do not like it, ma'am.
In 2021, Archie Dorsett violently assaulted his wife in front of their children after being placed on probation. A no-contact order kept.
Welcome back to Time Served, the channel so you don't have to. Back in 2021, Archie Dorsett clashed with Judge Boyd and attempted to make a mockery of her Zoom court and his appearance, as he could not and would not own up to his despicable acts that he thrusted upon his family. He avoided the hammer with sarcastic and snarky remarks, and in the end was given probation. And more importantly, for the purpose of this video, Judge Boyd issued a no contact order. Fast forward to 2023, and after 2 years of probation and no contact that we are aware of, there are no court records of any type of violence or any DV. He suffers a stroke. And
The victim testifies. He can't walk right. He forgets everything. He needs constant help. She pleads with the judge, eyes full of emotion, saying, "The kids ask for him every day." For a moment, it sounds like love, but under it all, the history of abuse remains undeniable. And
Morenato, his estranged wife and victim, pleads with the court to get him back in the household with her and his children. I implore you to stay to the end of this video, because after hearing his woe is me sob story, there's a shocking twist. But for those of you that truly understand the cycle of DV this family is currently in, then it may be no surprise at all. I've attached the original case back in 2021 in its entirety in the description and at the end of this video. Without further ado, let's roll, nerds.
All right, Archie Dorsett. Thank you. Where is Archie Dorsett? All right, is there a reason he was late?
Sorry, I drove him over with traffic, and then the fact that he
Okay.
was a little slow getting around to it. Apologize.
All right.
Judge Boyd isn't easily swayed. "Do you think any of this was your fault?" she asks. "No." The children's no. Then whose is? That moment lands heavy. This wasn't just about caregiving, it was about accountability. And the judge knows what can happen when accountability is ignored.
All the construction downtown.
Oh, no, there is. There's a lot of one-ways. And counsel, you're on the wrong side.
Sorry,
It throws me off.
I apologize. I've also got the complaint in here, Your Honor. I'm certainly wanting to hear from her as well.
Okay. All right, have you conferred with the state?
I have with Michelle, and she has no objection to it, but she said that you wanted to hear him.
All right, Brenna,
Yes.
we're going to go on the record.
Okay, Judge.
Court is calling 2021 CR 5320, State of Texas versus Archie Dorsett III. Could I have parties approach and announce for the record for the state, for the defense?
Jesse Sepulveda.
And are you Archie Dorsett? All right. So the defendant is currently on probation, and it's my understanding we're not here for a motion to.
Archie tries to convince the court he's changed. "I need peace," he mutters. He talks of working 24/7 before his stroke, how the medical episode opened his eyes. But when asked what's truly changed beyond his body, he stumbles. "I don't know. Not exactly a declaration of growth."
Revoke, we're here with the defense's request for a motion to modify conditions of probation.
Correct, Your Honor. More specifically, the no contact order.
All right. And State, do you have any objections to the request?
No, I reviewed this. Or Michelle reviewed it with me and said that she had no objection.
All right. And counsel, you have the complainant present?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. If she could come forward, please. And Mr. Dorsett, if you need to take a seat, you can actually have a seat.
Araceli, come on.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can lower your hand. If you could state your name for the record and please spell it.
Araceli Coronado, Aracely Coronado.
Judge Boyd doesn't let him off easy. This isn't Minority Report. I can't predict your future behavior, she reminds him. It's not enough to fear jail or injury. He must change the very way he thinks, especially about how violence solves problems.
All right. Does anyone have any questions?
I do, Your Honor.
Yes.
Araceli, how are you related to Archie Dorsett?
That's my husband.
How long have you been married?
13 years.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to speak up a little
Oh,
bit.
13 years. Over
Yeah.
13 years.
Do you have any children together?
Yes, we do.
How many?
3.
Can you tell the judge the ages of the children?
7, 12, and 13.
All right. You're also the complainant on the case that he's on probation for, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
And he's been on probation since August 26th of 2021?
Yes.
And has he been compliant as far as you know with his probation?
Yes, he has.
Now, Archie suffered a stroke this year.
Correct.
How has he been affected after the stroke?
Possibly been affected
Physically?
physically. He cannot walk right. He doesn't have balance. And as far as I know,
When asked what he learned from his court-mandated BIP class, Archie says, how to make better choices, how to have empathy. But when pressed about the violence's impact on his kids, he slips. They never saw me like that before, because they weren't around.
he has like memory loss. Whenever you tell him something fresh, he can't remember. And I think he can be on his own.
Have you talked to his doctors and his medical providers?
Yes, to the doctor in the hospital.
Is he capable of working?
No, he
Is
can't.
is he capable of taking care of himself?
No.
Are you asking the judge to modify the condition of probation that doesn't allow contact with you to be modified to be a no harmful or injurious contact?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you also asking the judge if you would allow him to move back into the house with him?
Yes, please.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell the judge?
Well, I think what happened to us, what happened to them, it changed everything. And I know my kids want him back. They ask me all the time, when is he going to come back? Because we do need him in our family. Because they're growing up, they're getting older. And we need him to help us out, and we would like to help him out too.
So you're going to be assisting him financially and just.
Despite Archie's vague answers, the victim remains unwavering. We need him, she says. We'll support him financially. He's changed. Her voice is steady, but viewers know. Survivors often carry the guilt, the burden, and the risk.
Daily, is that correct, with his activities?
Yes.
Are you also asking the judge if she would probate or waive the fine or whatever money is owed to the probation office?
Yeah.
That's all I have.
All right. The fine has already been probated. Any questions, State?
Just quickly, you understand that this court needs to understand the truth from you in writing. So if you have any reservations about that, this is the opportunity to go to the court now about any concerns you might have about being in the house with him. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. So knowing that you still wish to have contact with him and you still wish to reside with him.
Yes, sir.
And
So I have a few questions. With regards to the reason for his being on probation, I read that, of course, when I placed him on probation, and I also reread it and
Finally, the judge makes her decision. Archie can return home, but under a strict modification, no harmful or injurious contact, no yelling, no disrespect. Everything must be done with love, she says. It's a second chance, but not a blank slate.
participation of this hearing. So what is different? And when I say what is different, other than he had this medical episode. What changes are there that you think this won't happen again?
Well, I think it won't happen again because it opened our eyes. The way when that happened to him, we thought he wasn't going to be here anymore. So it's like we can't be doing that anymore. We have to live our lives and educate our kids.
Okay, so here's the thing. It appears that it has opened your eyes, but when I reread the police report, he's the one who's on probation. It's like not you. And sometimes I'm concerned because I see in these type of cases, people taking responsibility for someone's actions, or the children taking responsibilities for.
As the court wraps up, Judge Boyd reminds the victim, any violation, she must call probation or 911. The tension in the room doesn't fade. This isn't a happy ending. It's a calculated risk. And in families caught in the DV cycle, risk sometimes